Hi students, good morning all of you. Today our lesson is reference electrodes and their definition and their use and some of the examples of reference electrodes like normal hydrogen electrode and calomel electrode. Now let us start reference electrodes. The reference electrode is an electrode of known potential. A reference electrode is an electrode of known potential. Simply, the electrode with a known potential is known as a reference electrode. Actually, the determination of absolute value of the potential of an electrode is not possible, since every circuit necessarily contains two electrodes. So, this difficulty has been overcome by using an electrode of known potential, which is called as reference electrode. So in practice, the electrode whose potential is to be determined is combined with the reference electrode, which having an arbitrary potential, and the voltage of the cell so formed is measured. This measured cell potential is simply normally equal to the potential of the electrode. Once again, I repeat, the determination of the absolute value of potential of an electrode is not possible, since every circuit necessarily contains two electrodes. This difficulty has been overcome by using an electrode of known potential. Simply it is called as reference electrode. So in practice, the electrode whose potential is to be determined is combined with a reference electrode, which having a fixed potential or a fixed arbitrary potential value, and the voltage of the cell so formed is measured. This measured cell potential is equal to the potential of the electrode. So thus we can easily find out the electrode potential. For example, if it is desired to find out the electrode potential of zinc electrode dipped in a zinc sulfate solution, it must be combined with the reference electrode like normal hydrogen electrode to form the complete cell. So when the zinc electrode, which is dipped in a zinc sulfate solution, combined with the normal hydrogen electrode, which is called as reference electrode, then the total cell representation like this. This is the total cell representation like this. So the left side notation is for oxidation of cell, and the right side notation is for cathodic notation. So left side is oxidation of cell, right side is reduction of cell. Here at anode oxidation takes place, zinc loses electrons to form zinc ions. At cathode reduction takes place, that is H plus ions gains electrons from anode to form hydrogen gas. So by combining these both, we will got this cell reaction. Already we know that the cell potential E cell is equal to E anode plus E cathode, where here E anode is the oxidation potential of anode, and E cathode is the reduction potential or oxidation reduction potential. Sorry, E cathode is the reduction potential of the cathode. Once again, E cell is equal to E anode plus E cathode, where E anode is the oxidation potential plus E cathode is the reduction potential. So already it is arbitrarily fixed that the normal hydrogen electrode has its cell potential as 0. The standard electrode potential of the normal hydrogen electrode is 0. Therefore, 0 is substituted in the place of E naught H2 H plus. So the cell potential obtained is always equal to the potential of the zinc. In this way, we can obtain the value of electrode potential by using the reference electrode. So this is the very important need of reference electrode. So here the subscript 0 is indicates standard potential. There are two commonly used reference electrodes. One is normal hydrogen electrode, which is also called as once again, there are two commonly used reference electrodes. One is normal hydrogen electrode, which is also called as the standard electrode, and another one is the Calmel electrode. So now I want to explain the normal hydrogen electrode. It is also called as a gas electrode. It is also called as gas electrode. So here the diagram represents the normal hydrogen electrode. So the normal hydrogen electrode consists of a small platinum foil which is coated with platinum black to absorb the hydrogen gas. A platinum wire is welded to the electrode and sealed through a glass tube to make contact with the outer circuit. The platinum foil is surrounded by another outer glass tube having an inlet at the top and a number of holes at the bottom or base. Now the electrode is placed in 1 molar solution of hydrochloric chloride, 1 molar solution of hydrochloride, and pure hydrogen gas is passed at 1 atmospheric pressure through the inlet of the glass tube. A small amount of gas is absorbed by the platinized electrode. When hydrogen gas at 1 atmospheric pressure is passed through the inlet of the outer glass tube, then a small amount of gas is absorbed by the platinized electrode, while the remaining escapes through the lower holes provided at the base of the glass tube. Some of the gas was absorbed by the hydrogen electrode, that is a platinized electrode, while the remaining escapes through the lower holes of the outer glass tube at the base. When the cell acts as anode, when the hydrogen electrode acts as anode, that is oxidation takes place. So this reaction occurs, that is hydrogen gas releases electrons to form H plus ions. That is some of hydrogen gas changes into H plus ions which go into the solution. So therefore, when oxidation takes place at the normal hydrogen electrode, the H plus ions concentration in the cell in the solution increases. So when H plus ion concentration increases in this solution, that is the cell acts as anode. On the other hand, when the electrode acts as cathode, that is reduction takes place and this reaction occurs. That is the H plus ions from the solution gains electrons to form hydrogen gas. So some H plus ions from the solution gains electrons and changes into a hydrogen gas. So when electrode acts as cathode, reduction takes place and H plus ions converted to hydrogen gas. That is, in the solution, the H plus ions concentration decreases. If the H plus ion concentration decreases in the normal hydrogen electrode, in the solution of HCl, then the electrode acts as cathode. Thus, the electrode is reversible with respect to the H plus ions. This electrode is usually represented as platinum H2 gas at 1 atmospheric pressure, separated by the vertical line, H plus ions at a 1 molar concentration. So by convention, the potential of this electrode is arbitrarily fixed as 0 when hydrogen is passed at 1 atmospheric pressure through a solution of hydrogen ions of unit concentration. Once again, I repeat this important point. By convention, the potential of this electrode, that is a normal hydrogen electrode, taken as arbitrarily 0. The potential of this electrode taken as arbitrarily 0 when hydrogen is passed at 1 atmospheric pressure through a solution of hydrogen ions of unit concentration. Thus, when the standard hydrogen electrode is connected with another electrode, the voltage of the cell thus formed will evidently be equal to the potential of the electrode. The potential thus assigned are called relative potentials or electrode potentials on the hydrogen scale. Once again, I repeat this. Thus, when standard hydrogen electrode is connected with another electrode whose potential to be determined, the voltage of the cell thus formed will evidently equal to the potential of the electrode. The potential thus assigned are called relative potentials or electrode potentials on the scale of hydrogen. On the hydrogen scale. Dear students, please listen one or more times this video. While listening, you have to make notes about this PDF. This leads to effective learning. Please follow my suggestion. Thank you one and all.